Good day, Mr. Master.
What's up?
I'm okay. How have you been?
Pretty good. What about you?
Doing great. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, definitely. Had some personal stuff to do the last few weeks, and yeah, but finally we are back. So yeah.
Oh, glad to hear that. How is life with you?
Please, what do you say?
I said, how is life with you?
Pretty good. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking.
Thank God for that. Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, I guess
How's
every,
trading going?
I think normal as usual, but I mean, it's going great now. Yeah.
Perfect. Glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
So let's wait for the other ones. I hope
Yes.
it's coming now.
Okay.
Just drop another message to the group. So yeah, let's hope there are other ones that have joined today. So, but if you have any questions, just let me know so we can talk about it.
Yeah, please. I wanted to check out Euro New Zealand dollars. Yeah.
EURNZD.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I think it's formed like a W formation. Yeah. So like.
Yeah, definitely. For me, it looks like a wagon pattern which was
Yes.
forming.
Okay.
Kind
Because
of.
like I'm hoping it's gonna reach what's it called like say 1.78600 something like that.
1.7.
Yeah, 8600. I think it's gonna reach
Yeah,
that.
I think so, definitely. So we already got here W stop hunt to the low of the day one more time.
Okay.
So in my opinion, they already made the low of the week since it's Wednesday today, and yeah, you see Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Friday, first day, Wednesday induction, and we also saw this nice support zone here.
Okay.
The trader believed, all right, this is the perfect time to buy. While this support became resistance, we already saw also our multi-session W formation. If you look with another, would say, view about it. So yeah, in my opinion, the weekly structure is now forming up. So with the low of the week here, so expecting first take profit definitely here. Because all those buyers, all those retail buyers have their stop losses somewhere between here and even here. So this would be our first zone, our first profit zone for this trade. Yeah, for stop loss, I'm not sure. Let's check it out.
So like because I was actually on long since, so eventually I got kicked out from the retracement. Yeah. So like I'm thinking to like go long again, maybe after the neckline, something like that.
Yeah, at this level 1 consolidation, there are 3 possible scenarios which could play out. So when price comes up to this area and they made a stop hunt to the higher side, and then keep accumulating orders here, they are mostly likely to drop down one more time to the low of the week before they are going up. So this would be our first scenario.
Okay.
Our second one would be
So like, what do you think? Will it be a good idea to go long now?
in gold?
I mean to buy. I mean to buy. Will it be a good idea to buy?
It's still not too late to buy, definitely. So your stop loss should be here at the low of the day. So for about 30 pips. And you're going for 100 pips. That's good. That's a good risk reward ratio. All right, so let's check it out on USDCAD. So I was
Okay.
expecting it today to go into a buy. We always saw our day structure playing out nicely here. And I don't know if you saw this analysis that I was sending out last week
Yes.
on
Yes.
USDCAD. Yeah, I said the trade was invalid, but yeah, both trades played out. So
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes it is like this, but at least
Yeah.
you were right.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, these market makers, like, they can be tricky sometimes, like always, not sometimes.
Yeah, they are playing with your emotions.
Yeah, like seriously. I mean, I don't just know. So what, like, this business really needs like attentions and
Psychology.
knowledge too. Knowledge too.
Yeah, definitely. And the proper mindset.
Yeah, that's true.
So, all right. So, yeah, USDCAD is, in my opinion, a clear buy. Let's check it out. The zones. So, yeah, can easily take those ones here.
Okay.
Yeah, these two definitely. This ones. But I think at least they will hit our first take profit and also second one. Yeah, and then maybe until Friday, they are coming down one more time again, yeah, for a new cycle. But yeah, let's see. So for now, I'm in a buy. Got in here.
Wow. Wow. Like, I want to ask a question, like, how do you like take, I mean, like a breakout trade? What strategy do you think is best?
You know, we are always talking about market structure and manipulation on zones or trap zones and liquidity zones, and how the retail traders are reacting at specific zones like support and resistance zones, which got most of the time trapped. So this is why also our wedge pattern is something different. You know, this is the retail traders information that you can easily Google. And yeah, here's how you should trade the wedge pattern. Yes, so this is breakout based. So,
Okay?
but when I show you now,
Because sometimes because sometimes it acts like a, what's it called, like a fake out.
yeah, breakout, but a fake breakout. You see, you are induced with those patterns, to buy. Yeah, so you buying this breakout, and you are buying also here when you think this is another breakout. So, but what
Okay?
exactly is happening? You lose all your money. You lose all your fucking money. So market makers came up, accumulating here with this star doji, I would say. More buyers while triggering all the stop losses from the previous day's sellers from yesterday, from Tuesday.
Wow.
Yeah, problem, reaction, solution. This is easy. So yeah, and I was thinking about to show you guys some variations of weekly structure, and yeah, the Collective Trauma and Growth Institute. So restoration and growth after loss for leaders, organizations, and communities impacted by collective trauma.
Okay?
So when you read this, you have to think about the market. The market is nothing else like an organic system, yeah, like the psychology of the humans. And like we all know, when you got the money, you got the power. So, and you have to think about what layers are on this market. Yeah. And why 90% of all those retail traders lost 90% in 90 days of trading? This is,
Wow.
yeah, this is common. This is crazy. Yeah. So, and yeah, if you see here, this is some variation of weekly structure. If I go now on AUDUSD, you see it here perfectly. Yeah. So we got here the low, the high of Wednesday, and here we got the low of the previous week, or let's say this week. So on Wednesday, like we saw here, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, induction of the retail traders. Then showing them resistance zone here, retail traders think, all right, this is the perfect time to sell, while getting trapped one more time by this stop hunt, defining the high of the week. This is literally this heroic phase where retail traders get induced to buy, and creating the problem. So next point is then Wednesday reversal, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday induction trend, coming down to the low of the week, making the low of the week, and then starting to rejecting the zones and accumulating here. So when we are looking at this, we also see when we use our DMAs that those DMAs are getting flat. That means for us we could look for a potential reversal. So I was analyzing and got in here today on AUDUSD, dropping nicely right now. So let's check out USDZAR for the next one. So I forgot one thing. So as I said, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is induction. It could also be Friday, Sunday, Monday, and then on Tuesdays this year reversal. So you have to look for the patterns, which patterns are playing out, which buyers or sellers are being trapped, and stuff like this, to get a better understanding what is happening in the markets and how you should look for a setup. And if you have an edge or a trading plan or something like this, this will be pretty powerful when it comes to those situations where you have some type of an edge. So yeah, you have then when it comes to the zones, how do I say it? You have some confirmations there. You have to go into this trade. So here we got resistance becoming support. We got our wedge pattern. We got also, this looks like a multi-session M formation for me. And yeah, Wednesday, yes. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, induction, Wednesday, reversal. Easy, guys. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. USDZAR. So what would you say will happen on USDZAR next? Let me know in our chat here. What do you think will happen next?
I think it's gonna go up. Yeah, it's gonna buy. So yeah.
Pretty good, bro. Pretty good.
Because it seems like maybe that like there's a W formation there, something like that. Let's see here.
What did we got here, bro? What did we got here? This was a support zone where retail traders was induced to buy. Retail market makers came to the zone and showing the retail traders all confirmations to buy at the zones. But while retail traders, market makers came also to our DMAs here and respecting those. And we have a simple rule: sell the buy candle and buy the sell candle on these DMAs when it comes to this. So this was our last trap, and yeah, we got here a
support becomes resistance
accumulation area. So for me personally, I would highly expecting that USDZAR is about to going up.
Okay. But like I'm thinking maybe if anything, because the US dollar index is really weak. It's going down seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, Kashi was saying something like this. I didn't look right now on DXY, but yeah, let's check it out.
Please, like, where can you get confirmation from? Like, what do you think? Like, which high time frame? Like, can you recommend that? Okay, this is what you should look for.
Depending on your trading style, for me personally, I'm using the 15 minutes and the 30 minutes, and to get a better understanding what is happening on the markets, I'm also using the 4-hour or sometimes the daily chart. Yeah, but most of the time I'm looking or just using the 30 and 15 minutes chart to make my analysis. And yeah, because there you can see what was happening exactly over the last few days. And Yeah, especially for entries, it's pretty good, you know.
Okay. Because I usually hear people say that for you to get a better picture, you need to go to like 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I wouldn't say that's right. So, but it depends on your strategy. So if you are an intraday or swing trader, then yeah, definitely. But for us, we are just using stop losses of 20 to 30 pips or even lower, sometimes 15 pips. So
Okay.
for us, for a trading style, it wouldn't be recommended, yeah, to use those higher time frames for trading.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, GBPJPY looks awesome. Kashi was talking to me today and was saying, yeah, GBPJPY could be a possible setup. Yeah, definitely, bro. If you are here, yes, GBPJPY looks pretty good. We got here another variation of our signature trade, or a wedge pattern trade, I would say. And daily market structure. So, yeah, in my opinion, it's going furthermore down.
Wow.
Yes. For this one, and one more tip, if you are backtesting and you want to have a better understanding where those possible trap areas are, actually, you can use the higher time frames because they are, can you see more often and easily these trap or yeah, support and resistance zones, I would say, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Hey guys, I don't know. Kashif doesn't hear. If you have any questions, let me know. If we should analyze some charts together, we can do this.
Okay.
Just let me know, guys. All right, what do we got here?
Oh, that's a huge rejection.
Yes, yes. So what are we looking for when we're seeing this?
It's like a potential buy.
Sell. We got here our yeah, resistance zone, which became trapped. So more buyers were induced, while market makers came up and took out all those sellers, which has
Stop loss.
yeah, which has been trapped here or get in here at this area and here another one time, while inducing more buyers with this stop hunt. So New York session is right now. So New York reversal, we have Wednesday. This is another one perfect setup.
Wow. But I don't think it's a good idea to enter buy now. What do you think?
I think for me it looks like a rejection zone. So at rejection zones, which are one of my favorite setups, like I want to show you here on USDZAR, we got I think 9,000 pips or something like this. You see, here we got nearly the same setup where we got some type of rejection zone, stop hunting and formation at the high of the day, and then yeah, drop it down. Yeah, I think that was 9,000 pips or something like this. Call it out here. All different.
Wow.
Yes. It was an awesome trade.
I think the best, the best way to trade, yeah, is what's it called, like swing trading.
Yes.
Because, well, the problem is for you to be able to identify that, oh, this is like, identify a particular trend, then like try to swing it.
Yeah, I think you have to first identify which day of the week is, how the market has reacted the last few days, which time, which session you are trading, like London or New York, or even Asian session. But I wouldn't recommend to trade Asian session signs. Or sure, you can trade those sessions, but you know the liquidity is lower than, and lately all those GBPJPY, JPY pairs are moving for yeah. But I would highly recommend, like I do, I just trading New York session because I'm sleeping very long every day, so I'm a little bit too lazy to get out of bed too early or this early to get in. But yeah, if you are a morning person, there are plenty opportunities on London session to trade. So make sure you know which trading session you are in. Check out if there was a stop hunt, and if not, then wait for the stop hunt before you enter any trade. So most of the time by our setups, there's also a stop hunt involved before we got our entry, you know. So yeah.
But my question is like, how can you identify like, oh, this is like a, what's it called, like a stop hunt, something like that?
Like a stop hunt?
Yeah,
Stop hunt is usually occurring at the beginning of the session or the ending of the session, you know, from the
Because like me, I usually trade London section and
London
US
session.
section.
So for example, let's take this one. We got here our Asian session getting started.
Yeah, consolidating.
So, and then, you know, London session opening and then drop.
Yeah, drop.
And you also see our daily structure patterns happening here, playing out. Problem, reaction, solution.
Yeah.
Oops. Let's get this away. So yeah, let's take GBPUSD for a better example, or EURNZD. So let's draw out the Asian session. So most of the time, these stop hunts occurring when London session is opening or New York session is opening. So when you see prices consolidating, Asian session, London session is opening, and then you start hunting to the low of the day, and then coming up, this is here, London session beginning then, 9 a.m. And then you see, oh, you see another, type of reversal. So these are stop hunts. These are here another one, accumulating. This was late New York session, stop hunting the high of the day, making some type of rejection at the zone here. Another one, little M formation, and then going for the liquidity. Another one.
There's a lot of money to be made. The problem is just to identify it.
When you are looking for setups, you did you already check out our last few videos on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you watch all of this?
Not really, not really.
Okay, you definitely should watch all of these videos because we are planning, we are explaining this in private sessions and stuff like this.
Okay.
There was one session with, I think Christopher was his name. He was pretty impressed from our private session, and we also posted this on our YouTube channel, where you can check it out. I think, let's have a look. I can show you this.
Okay.
Here we are. Reels. This one here, peer-to-peer live session, where we're talking about trading traps, liquidity zones, and stuff like this. And even this one here, where we talk about the Hegelian dialectic and psychology on financial markets and how retail traders are getting trapped with a false belief system. So I would say every video from us is pretty good, but if you want to have better understanding, yeah, I would definitely highly recommend to you to check out these 2 sessions.
Okay.
So,
yeah. We'll do it after this.
All right. So, got we any other setups playing out?
Look at that EURNZD now and see. Right. It seems it's about to break that the zone, so I'm thinking of maybe to go long. What do you think?
To go long on this one, yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So for now, it's playing perfectly out. So yeah. I hope you're in.
Actually, I was in before, but such it just happened. Like I was thinking it's gonna drop, so I had to, go out.
Yeah, this at this level eventually, but yeah. For now, these are 110 pips still to go.
Wow, that's nice.
Awesome.
Hey. Like, which section do you think is the best?
I would say London or New York session, but for me personally, I trade very often late New York session. So for me in Germany, I'm from Germany, so it's like 3 p.m. So 3 or 4 p.m.
Okay. Because it seems like during London section, the market moves very well.
Yeah, first it depends on the pair you are trading, and the second one is sometimes you have to look for the news. Yeah, like I'm using Forex Factory for this one, but I think we only got today NZD news. Yes.
Okay, I can see. Like this is thing. Like, how do you know the news is gonna affect like a trade, maybe positively or negative, something like that?
Yeah, first you have to check out the news on a daily. That means not that you have to read those, but just checking what is going on or what pairs could be affected on this one. Yeah. So
Okay.
then you check out the time when it is. You don't have to look at these numbers here. Fuck off.
Oh,
You don't need this
okay.
at all. So and yeah, then you look how in which area we are. So what was happening over the last few days, and where a possible setup or reversal could happen. So and that compared with the news, you can have a better understanding what could happen. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So yeah, for USDJPY, I was also expecting that it goes bottom up. I think I was checking it today when it was here. Yeah. So I definitely think that the USDJPY is going to make higher highs. Since we got a massive resistance zone here, where many of stop losses are. So what do we expect to happen here next? We got our DMA crossover, we got an accumulation here, we got our W formation here, respecting the 200 EMA.
It's gonna break the resistance here.
Yeah, it's going to test the resistance, definitely.
It seems all those patterns, they usually happens like at least maybe 90%, I would say like 80% of the time. Like I usually see something like this. Like all those formations, like W formations and stuff.
Yeah, they are often happening at those zones. So yeah, here we find an example here. Yeah, here's a perfect example for this one. So we got here a resistance zone, which became a support zone. Then what was happening? We saw another M formation at the high of the day. We got our accumulation where price was respecting the EMAs. Stop hunting the high of the day, or even this was the week. And yeah, got ready for another drop. So let's check out another one. Another one will be probably here. We got a nice induction trend to the downside. Then when it comes to the low of the week, we saw this other type of wedge pattern breakout and then forming the low of the week. W formation, yeah, going for liquidity. We tested one more time. We got here another one W formation. And you see, price was coming up and was staying here, accumulating more sell orders. When retail traders was thinking, all right, this is now the perfect time to sell. I don't know why. But yeah, you're looking for this resistance, got the broken and got the work, becoming to a support zone. Stop hunted and formation at the high of the day. You could also get another one entry on the next day. Here, this would be then multi-session information. And yeah, with a stop loss of, I don't know, 10 to 50 pips. Like 10 pips. So you're going for at least the low of the previous day. So this would be, yeah, here. So 60 pips. So this is 1 to 6. But yeah, I would recommend to always have a stop loss from at least 15 pips to 30 pips. When you get a DMA trade, or yeah, a safe trade, I would say, you can also have, I don't know, stop losses from 10 pips, like we see here. Got our DMA crossover here, and we buy the sell. We sell the buy candle right about here.
Oh.
10 pips. Then I don't know how many pips to sell.
Like how many stop loss would you recommend?
What do you
say?
Like
how many pips stop loss would you recommend?
Yeah, 10 pips.
Like 10 pips. Oh.
10 or 15 pips. So when it comes to this one, so when you have GBP-based pairs, there you should maybe take a higher stop loss, because you know you have these are more volatile. So to not get stopped out, you have to take stop loss, but not 50 or 60 pips. So yeah, 20 to 30 or 35 pips is enough, I think so.
Okay.
All right, guys, we only got 10 minutes left.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. You're welcome. So if you don't have any questions, I'm done for today. I hope you like the session. Let me know. And have a nice day, everyone.
And you too.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
You're welcome.